As an Ontario teacher, let me give you a first-hand understanding of the incompetency of the Ford government in the education profile. I teach business. We have been waiting for a new business curriculum since I was in grade 9. I am teaching my grade 9s and 10s the same course that I was taught when I was in high school. And the Ford government finally rolled out the new curriculum. We got access to it in June, and we just got our ministry training today. No textbook, no resources. In our training, when we asked if there was any ministry resources or teacher resources or anything for us, they basically just said, well, it wasn't meant to be. Maybe later. And not only that, the grade 9 and 10 course are identical. They got rid of 2 courses that were totally different and replaced it with 2 new courses that were basically the same thing. And not just that, they are just rip-offs of old courses. So the new grade 9 and 10 courses are essentially stolen partially from the grade 11 entrepreneurship curriculum and the grade 12 business leadership curriculum. But it's the same course back to back, and we have a lot of students who take both the 9 and the 10 courses. When we brought this up, they said, oh no, the courses are different, didn't explain how. And then reminded us that business enrollment was probably going to go down because of the mandatory tech courses, which means that people probably wouldn't be taking both the 9 and the 10 course anyway. Thank you for reminding me that I'm losing my job. And this isn't the first time the government's done that. The elementary school curriculums for language and math both were rolled out at the end of the summer with no prep and no resources for teachers to start it that September. Time and time again, the Ford government has shown its incompetency and its complete and utter lack of respect for teachers and its failure to actually do its job to ensure a safe and equitable learning environment for all students. We've seen that from the way that they treat staff, from the rollout of curriculum, from the resources given to school, and from the funding cuts that we have been experiencing. And now Jill Dunlop, who is the former minister who is responsible for all the international students that we have in colleges and universities in Ontario, the ones that are taking up all of our housing, the ones that are the reason that Guelph students don't have housing in their first year, now she's in charge of the education profile. So get ready for more cuts and more problems. Because Doug Ford doesn't care about you, your family, or your children's education. Because if it was up to Doug Ford, the education system would just collapse and be privatized. Just like what he's doing with healthcare, just like what he's doing with everything else.